Hi, I'm Dave, founder of Halloween Year Round, and I'm very, very, very excited. Firstly, Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate it. For those who don't know, of course you do, today is Christmas Day, and look at what I found under the tree. Looks like a normal package, right? A normal present from Santa, except two weird things. Number one, no label on it. Number two, it doesn't have the same wrapping paper as the gifts that Santa did bring. So, that means that this is something different. So, I thought it would be fun to come on here and open it in front of all of you. I have no idea what's in here. No idea whatsoever. It's not like I planned this ahead of time and, wore an appropriate shirt for it. That's not what we do here at Halloween Year Round. We don't have the budget for premonition and foresight. I didn't know what someone was going to bring me, but we're about to find out. So, let's make some space. Sorry, Krampus. Krampus's 0. Night Before Christmas Tree. My friend Edgar the Raven. This is going to take center stage. So, let's find out. What is the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this... It's the Shout Factory Friday the 13th Ultimate Blu-ray Collection with every single movie all the way up to the one from 2009, including Freddy vs. Jason, Jason X, Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, Friday the 13th Final Chapter, Friday the 13th Part 3, 3D, Friday the 13th Part 2, and Friday the 13th, the original. I have wanted this ever since I heard it was coming out. This is awesome. This is like my favorite Christmas gift in the last, I can't even remember how long this. Okay, so why stop here? Let's crack this open. All right. It seems to be wrapped. Now, I heard the cool thing about this is to my knowledge, it's the first time that all these movies were ever together on one set because, you had Paramount owning the rights up until Jason Takes Manhattan, and then you had New Line producing Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason, and the rights were kind of up in the air. In fact, they still are up in the air as Sean Cunningham and Victor something, whose name escapes me, are still fighting over the rights today. So this is ongoing. But I'm really excited. Oh, this comes off. So this lists all the new cool killer special features that were never on here before. Comes with a booklet. What is this? Oh, it's a little book about death. I do love books about death. All right, let's see. Friday the 13th, the original. We've got a new 4K scan of the original camera negative, so you know it's legit. And the original uncut. Victor Miller. I'm sorry. Yes, roast me in the comments for forgetting the name Victor Miller. It's fair game. So we have that. We have Friday the 13th Part 2. Same thing. Looks like they went and they did like an original scan of all the original negatives to get it like in 4K. And these are, what's cool is like each one of these we've got like this one has a podcast interview with Amy Steele, Friday's Legacy Horror Convention. There's a bunch of so I had previously owned some of these on like various DVD sets in the past. I think they're still around here somewhere. But they were the types of sets that like it was, you put it in and the movie comes on automatically. You were lucky to even get a menu. So there wasn't a whole lot of bonus stuff. But here, okay, now here's the test. Does the 3D one come with 3D glasses? Oh, it doesn't. I'm a tiny bit disappointed. That would have been cool. Oh well, I'll tell you what it does come with. Again, a new 3D transfer. Well, damn, I gotta get one. A new audio commentary, Legacy of the Mask, and Fresh Cuts 3D Terror. Now, again, for those of you who have owned these movies more recently than when I bought the DVDs way back when, if these are bonus features that weren't there before, correct me if I'm wrong. But to me, these are all new and very, very exciting. Now, for my personal favorite movie in the whole series, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. When I did my ranking of the whole series, which I'll put in the description, this was right at the top. This one has a little bit more. It also has a fan audio commentary by, oh my god, Adam Green and Joe Lynch. That's worth a watch. Just, I'm a big, I love the Hatchet series. I love Frozen, not the Disney one. And as well as Joe Lynch, who directed Mayhem. They're also both on Holliston, which I'm like halfway through season 2 on Shudder, I think. But this one is definitely my favorite of the whole series. It's the one that gives Jason really his best death. It has Crispin Glover, and he's somehow more and less awkward than he was in Back to the Future. So this is cool. Friday the 13th, Part 5, The New Beginning. I'll admit, not my favorite, because, spoiler alert, it's not really Jason. But it looks like this one also has the commentary by Adam Green and Joe Lynch. I'm really excited to see how many more of these also include that. But I love that, I mean, so far, not a single one of these is like just the movie. And, I know with streaming, that's kind of the way of the future, but with streaming, you lose that. You watch the movie on Netflix, you watch it on Shudder, you watch it on Hulu or whatever, but you don't get all this cool stuff that you get with physical media. And as always, stuff can always be removed from streaming. And even if you were to purchase something, like say on like iTunes or Amazon, if you were to actually buy the digital version of it, you're only buying a temporary license to lease it from them until a time that maybe if their deal expires, you lose your movie. But this, no one is taking this from me, or I will demonstrate my knowledge of the movies in defending them. Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. The first time Jason goes supernatural. So it looks like the Adam Green, Joe Lynch commentary is also on this one. This one has a lot of bonus stuff. It's like, there's a lot of stuff here that I didn't see on the other ones, but that's cool. Friday 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, better known as Carrie versus Jason. For those who remember it, let's see what we got here. Mind Over Matter, The Truth About Telekinesis. I think they stopped the Adam Green and Joe Lynch commentaries on Part 6, but it would have been really cool to have a commentary of Adam Lynch and Adam Green and Joe Lynch with Kane Hodder. That actually would have been, I would have really liked that. I questioned owning this one before. I don't question it now. It is, for better or worse, I'm of the opinion that as bad as the sequel might be, I can't stand Halloween Resurrection. I'm not really that big into Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Dead, the final, yes, Freddy, yeah, whatever. There's bad sequels out there, but I feel like there is as much as people want to say, oh, just get rid of that one, it doesn't count. I hear a lot of that talked about the Rob Zombie Halloween movies, which I'm a huge fan of. I feel like you have to own it, literally. You have to own that this is a part of the Friday the 13th franchise, and that's okay. It's part of the history. Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. This one was actually ranked lowest on that list I was telling you about. But we've got new interviews with Adam Marcus and Kane Hodder. We've got another audio. They all have audio commentaries, which if you are obsessed with movie trivia like I am, especially for a guy who, on the website, whenever there's an anniversary of a movie, I do fun facts, like if it's the 20th anniversary or something, I do 20 fun facts. It only gets tricky when a movie turns like 40 or 45 or dare I say 50. Those ones are hard to write. It is hard to scour the internet and find that many, verified, interesting facts that aren't just, oh, well, this actor was also with this actor. And no, I'm talking legit, interesting facts about the movie. Audio commentaries, watching the movie with them is the perfect way to get that. Jason X. My man, Uber Jason. So it looks like this one has new interviews with Sean S. Cunningham and Noel Cunningham and Kane Hodder and Christy Angus. Another audio commentary, a documentary, the history of Jason. So I'm getting the sense that anything on here that says new, that means that it wasn't available before and it's new to this set. Like I said, all of these are new to me. I'm really, really excited. This was a series that, admittedly, it's not in... Okay, I'm gonna get bashed for this. I love these movies, but as a franchise, I've always been a bigger fan. My top three were always, in no particular order, Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, and Saw. Now, this is like, it's top 10. It's maybe even top 5. But it wasn't one that, But when I saw that, this was a set and this was... when someone saw it and brought it to me, I think whoever brought this, maybe Santa, maybe not, really, really wanted me to get into the set. And I think it's fitting that I'm going to make this promise now. So those of you who actually watch this video and remember for later, the next Friday the 13th that we get in 2021, I will do a video where I watch every single one of these in a row and do like a reaction for each one. I did something similar for another channel that I'm on sometimes called Dork Daily. I did it for Star Wars Day earlier this year. I watched every single Star Wars movie, 25 hours in a row, and did like a reaction. I'll also put a link to that in there because it's fun. Plus, Baby Yoda. That's, they call that cross-branding. Freddy vs. Jason. Now, I really like this movie. I'm a big fan of, I was a fan of crossovers before they were cool. I always thought it was interesting to kind of combine mythologies. Yeah, I know that the characters are really insufferable, but it is so worth it for like those final 10-15 minutes we get of Freddy fighting Jason. I don't see any new special features on this one. This is also a more recent movie that may have already had all this on it in its original DVD release. Now, this one, I actually own this one as part of a Nightmare on Elm Street collection because this was New Line, and they're all New Line. Which, again, I think it's somewhere in this studio, buried under boxes of stuff I haven't looked at in decades. And finally, Friday the 13th, the 2009 movie, the most recent one, which is now 11 years ago. The one that was produced by Michael Bay that people seem to forget. So, terror trivia track, that's like what I do. both the original and extended unrated version. I'm kind of disappointed that there's no commentary on this one. You would think that, reinventing it would warrant that, but I don't know, maybe it's one of those things that if it's not done right away, it kind of has to be done with enough distance and looking back on it, but I don't know. And then what is this? Friday the 13th collection bonus material. So it looks like it's just a bonus disc. It has so the new stuff, it has an interview with Harry Manfredini, the composer of the which I know is supposed to be ma ma ma. I hear ha ha ha. I've always heard that. Argue in the comments about what you hear. I don't know if it's like that Laurel Yanni thing, but I hear ha ha ha. Not ma ma ma, which I know is what it's originally technically supposed to be. So yeah, this was a pretty awesome Christmas present. Now I had heard, to be fair, there were reports that the packaging wasn't all that great on this. I know, there's some negative reviews out there. I did see them. From what I can tell, everything seems fine. There is a tiny little, on the box itself, it's ripped here. That's not that big a deal for me. It's just on the side of it. It'll still hold. I would have been much more upset, had one of the cases or the discs been damaged. But this, I can't believe I don't know who brought this. Who could have? Wait a minute. Did you guys hear that? Hang on, I'm gonna go look out the windows. Stay here. No way! It was Jason Claus? Or Santa Voorhees. Vote in the comments which one you prefer. And that's it. As always, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or Jason Claus and or Santa Voorhees will not bring you this. He will bring you a machete instead. Have an awesome Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope for a much better 2021. I think we can all get behind that. As always, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Check out the website, HalloweenYearRound.com. And since it is Christmas now, I can go back to, until I see you again, stay scared, and remember, every day is Halloween.